Hey everybody, I'm Homa for Spirit of Metal, and we are here in Hollywood, California, with Mikael from Dark Tranquillity.
Yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm totally hungover, but I'm starting to feel better. We were in Vegas last night. It was awesome. It was a fantastic night. We were up till 5 or 6 or something like that in the morning, and I literally woke up a half an hour ago. And sun is already setting, so hey, that's touring life for you.
Okay. Like I was just talking to you about your tour. You started this North American tour in a very unusual way. You started at the cruise.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was fantastic. Probably some of the best times I've had in many, many years. Like, saw some fantastic bands, some of my childhood heroes, met a lot of new friends, and saw great new bands. So it was perfect. Like, I wish everyone could go at one point.
Okay.
It's one of those experiences that you just don't want to miss.
That's true. But what was the best part, maybe not in the working part, or not in the concert, but what do you like the most to do in the boat?
Just hang out and meet friends. But the highlight was we had dinner with the guys from Symphony X, one of my favorite bands, Russell Allen being one of my all-time favorite singers. So sitting down, having a nice dinner, just talking about singers and Dio and everything like that was super epic. I loved it.
Okay. There's also a bad part of the tour. You guys had to cancel a concert in Vancouver.
Yeah. Apparently, like there was some snowstorm or something like that. They closed down so many streets and roads and highways that we just couldn't make it. It was weird. Like you wake up in a bus and you go like, oh, we should be there by now. And then you, no, we're 17 hours away. Not gonna make it, are we? Nope. So it's too bad. We were really looking forward to going back to Vancouver.
Okay.
And we knew there were a lot of people waiting to see us there, but some of them came actually down to Seattle, though. It's not that far, so it was kind of cool. But it always sucks. We never want to cancel a show. I hate it. Like, we've been close a couple of times on this tour, actually, because of bus breakdowns and stupid things like that, but we made it.
Okay. And, well, I guess as a touring band, you always face this kind of role issues. Have you ever felt like even insecure for your own safety in certain conditions like that, like in the snow or?
I guess it's been kind of weird sometimes. We've been up in Canada and northern United States, like during the winter, and you can't even see anything. It's just snowing and it's ice everywhere, and it's so weird. But we trust our driver to kind of guarantee our safety, so I think it's fine. But it's of course, like sometimes when you start thinking about it, you go like, oh, this is kind of scary. I would never want to drive here myself, But fortunately, you have to just trust it. Otherwise, you won't be able to get any sleep. Yeah,
that's true. That's true. And after this, I guess you guys have like a tour in Asia, and then Australia, and then like Israel and Greece. Is your agenda going to look like that the whole entire year?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
We started out in South America, and then we're here now. We have another 8-9 days, something like that. We'll be home for a couple, like a week or something. Yeah, and then start in China, and then end up in Tunisia, I think, in mid-April, something like that.
Okay.
And then we get home. And actually, I think we're going to have like a month off or something like that, which will be very, very nice. And then then we do summer festivals, stuff like that. That's always fun. And then we're probably going to come back here. We're coming back here, and then we do another European tour as well before the end of the year. So no rest for the wicked.
Busy.
Yeah.
Okay, and you also have released an EP just now.
Yeah.
With 2 songs. Were those 2 songs out of your recording of your latest album?
Yeah. They were recorded for Construct, but for some different reasons, it doesn't really fit. It's like, the album should be this and not that. And so one of the songs is it's the only way you can get it, and it's only on vinyl.
Oh, okay.
It's not even digital yet, so it's only for super geeks and ultra fans, stuff like that. But it's a really cool song. I love it. So be sure to check it out.
Yes, to check it out. So when you guys record and you have these songs that don't fit albums, I'm guessing you always try to release them. But do you have any secret file full of songs that were never released somewhere?
No. Actually, we like some years ago we went back and kind of like dug up all those songs and released it as an album called Exposures, which is only like those songs and rare tracks and stuff like that. But now we figure like, I think we recorded 14 songs for this album, and then we chose 10 out of those for the album. And then, you know, for some territories like Japan, for instance, you need like a special song. And then for America, we did one of the songs on this EP just came out on a flexi for Decibel magazine, stuff like that. So I mean, it's a weird thing, you know. That part of me kind of likes it because I like to collect albums, you know, so I want all the different editions and stuff like that, so I get that, but at the same time I find it kind of frustrating that, you know, versions are different, and I don't want people to go out and buy 3 editions of the album, and that's not the point at all. It's just part of the industry, I guess, that I don't really fully endorse, but hey, what can we do?
Okay, and talk about all your albums, their discography. I find that every album you have, of course, still always sound like Dark Tranquillity, but each one of them always bring new elements, and you always bring something different for your listener. I don't know if you agree with that. How does it work? Like, how does it when you record an album, and all the way to your tour, and then you get to the point that you're going to write a new album?
Yeah.
When is the point that you see where you're going to, from one?
That's always the hardest part. Like. You have to give it enough time so that you kind of forget what you did last time, and you at least feel like you're starting fresh or starting new. You know, you have to have that kind of like, holy shit, yeah, this is fun. You know, writing, because obviously it doesn't get any easier. You know, this was our 10th album, and our 9th album, We Are the Void. We struggled like crazy just to get it done, because you know, you don't want to repeat yourself. You don't want to make things like that sound similar to what you've done before. I mean, our mantra or our idea of the band has always been change and originality and to be different and do something else, you know. So if we feel like we're getting stuck, you know, or just repeating ourselves, then we get so frustrated and we just threw that material away, and then we started new. And so for Construct, it took a really long time before we kind of figured out where we wanted to go. Like, what should we do this time? You know, we had all the material, but you know, the material can be anything. You know, it's just melodies and rhythms and riffs and notes. They can turn into the heaviest song ever, or the fastest song ever, or the most mellow song ever, depending on, you know, how we put it together. So we had all this material, and we just didn't know. Like, we were, I guess, you know, getting tired of ourselves, and I guess that happens all the time, and it happens almost every time we make an album. You get tired of what you did before, so every album becomes some kind of reaction towards like the previous one.
Okay.
You know? And I think that's a necessary process. You know, you really need that. Otherwise, what's the point? I mean, we could easily just, you know, head into the studio and just shit out a couple of fast melodic songs, and it would be fine. But that would be a betrayal, you know, to ourselves and to our fans and everybody. You know, it would be so weird. So I guess, and we have super low self-esteem and really doubt ourselves all the time. So that's why we really struggle when we're writing. And but struggle is necessary when it comes to creativity, I think. So, you know, it's all good in the end, but it does take time and heartache and pain and misery and everything like that in order to get it done.
Okay, my personal question. So you guys have that month off between your tours. Any plans for that month off?
Do nothing. Be home with my family. Just hang out. Yeah, no plans. I really look forward to just taking it easy.
Okay.
Perhaps a good vacation or something like that. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get back to writing or anything like that just yet. We'll do that next year. Okay.
So for the rest of the year, you don't have any plans besides touring? There's no projects besides touring?
No, not really. I'm hoping to kind of record some guest vocals and stuff like that for some friends' bands. But I'll see if I have time. So I'm trying to kind of squeeze it in.
Okay.
So it would be tough.
Okay.
This year will be intense. Oh, it's already been intense. We've done like 90 shows or something like that already.
Wow.
So, hey.
Yeah. Okay, and last question, if you have any messages for the Spirit of Metal viewers?
Oh, just super fucking excited and happy to be able to do this again and come to the States and like tour around. It's been a fantastic time so far, you know. It's been really cool. Fans have been amazing and very receptive to the new material, and really excited about that. So that's the best review we could ever get for the new album, you know. We can get away with playing tons of new songs. It's awesome. So
Good.
cheers.
Okay, well, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye.